You know what's funny? How I put the ball 3 inches lower than your feet, and you're hitting it cleaner than you were hitting it on the flat lie over there. Attaboy. My name is Adam Porzak with Porzak Golf, taking your game to the next level and beyond. Today we have a really special treat for you. 11-year-old Jayden Song. This guy swings it as well as anybody in the world. And I'm telling you, anybody in the world. I mean it, anybody in the world. It's a great move. He's a wonderful kid, comes from a wonderful family. We're so excited to be working with him. We think you guys will pick up a lot of information that can benefit your game from this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and enjoy the video. All right, Jayden, let's get to work, my man. Over there, what was happening, if anything, like with the mistakes?
Like too thin.
Too thin? Just not get underneath it? A lot of it's...
Well, because the grass was hard.
Yeah.
Over there, so I just hit too thin.
Yeah, well, you know, this grass is really going to put a premium today on us compressing the golf ball. But hey, to Dad's point, we got to dial that setup in. One thing that I talked to you about, you know, in that first lesson, this is a couple times ago actually, we talked about one of the better drills for compression, especially for you, is moving the ball up in the stance. You know, obviously my 7-iron would normally be just ahead of middle right here, but I now, I now have that ball position up off my foot. Now, I wouldn't really play it there, ever, but let me tell you this. One thing it will do for you, Jayden, is it will get your upper body attacking the golf ball, and you can see where that divot is past that golf ball there. It really finished my chest over my front foot. A lot of the thin shots are the arms and the upper body trailing the lower body, and it just never gets the angle it needs to hit down on the golf ball, okay? So what I'd like to see you do, I'd like to see you hop back in here. I want to start off, before we go over the setup, I just want to help you out with the compression. Put the ball forward. We're going to work backwards a little bit. I'm just going to get you hitting the ball solid first. And yeah, like put it way like crazy forward. Remember, it's just a drill. This is one of the coolest moves you ever see. Compressed,
Yeah.
naturally. You know, it's funny. And what does every golfer think? Let's put that ball back because then we can hit down on it. And I'm like, no, let's put the ball back because guess what you're going to do then? You're going to then back up. You're going to stand up. You're going to flip it to try to hit it straight. Nothing good. That ball goes up. Guess what? That club can't flip, my man. All right, let's see it again. This is not an easy drill, by the way, but the good ones react well. Good. Okay, so now imagine this. If you were to do the same thing that you did there with the ball position where it normally should be, oh, dude, you just hit down on top of that golf ball, just compress it and swing through it, and that face would obviously never be pointed left because whenever you're hitting down that ball, that club face is not pointing left, it's actually square. So I like that to start with. Now, let's go over the setup though. Let's just go over the setup just so we have this dialed in. And I'm gonna put this rod right here. Now, just for our viewer, this is just simple. This is, you know, not just for Jayden. This is for players on the tour. This is for our college players. This is for our amateurs. This is something that we just get a little T pattern. He can use that middle rod in order to help his ball position. He can use the other one for his alignment. So with, what club do we have here, buddy? 9-iron. So the width of our stance should be middle of our feet to the outsides of the shoulders. So widen the stance a little bit. Go a little bit more. Now move that ball back to where it normally should be, which is just ahead of center, right? You can go a little bit more forward with your feet. Now we're talking. Yeah. You can, I was going to say, you can have that, you want that rod more like right here, right, for a 9-iron.
Okay.
And then that ball would be, so move your feet this way a little bit. Okay, there we go, now we're talking. Beautiful. Try to swing through that golf ball. Same feeling like it's in front of you. It's okay. Tough grass, huh?
Yeah.
Is that kind of what was happening, like just like a little thin like that?
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine, we'll fix that. Trip over to the right side of the driving range and we're gonna see if we can find a ball below our feet lie, okay? Come on over here, guys. This is something right here that my mentor told me, that taught me, and it was one of the greatest things that ever helped my swing. So I went over to wherever the right side of the driving range was. Oh, this is perfect too. The guy on the far right's a lefty today, so we're not gonna get any shanks right in our face, okay? Okay. This couldn't have worked out better. Nobody in the right stall, and we have a lefty over here. Hey, you guys. Angel, I want you to meet someone here. This is Jayden. This is Angel.
Nice to meet you.
She's a top 5 amateur in the world. Really good golfer. She played at the Augusta Women's Amateur. This guy right here is pretty impressive. You got to take a look at this swing later, okay?
Okay.
All right. Good seeing you. All right. So, hey, buddy, we're going to come over here. Hey guys, please don't let us bother you over here. We're just gonna use the down slope a little bit. All right, appreciate it. I saw you're a lefty, so that actually helps our cause. All right, bud. Favorite drill in the world. You know why? Because it's not even a drill. You're just hitting a shot that you would have to hit on the golf course. The ball's below your feet. Now, the ball's below your feet. Let's talk about the common sense to this drill. What do we have to do with our body in order to hit this golf shot?
We have to stay down.
Absolutely. And guess what? That will probably help you not hit it thin. Yeah, makes sense, right? I just have a feeling that this guy's gonna smoke it. Kind of like that. Isn't that something else? Here's what I want. I want a little bit wider stance. And I want that ball position just a little forward. Yes, that is perfect right there, Jayden. You know what's funny? How I put the ball 3 inches lower than your feet, and you're hitting it cleaner than you were hitting it on the flat lie over there. Attaboy. So how cute is that new puppy?
Really cute.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's
Only
nice.
thing is he's too active in the morning.
Oh man, they wake up early and get...
Also, when I wake up, I have to take him outside, and then he starts jumping on me.
Let me ask you a question. Does it feel better?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Still want every swing you make. Come on back here a second, just while they're getting the sunlight here. Every swing you make, I want you to feel that your left shoulder is moving your hands to the top of the swing, not lifting to the top, okay? And a good feeling for that. Take your right hand, put your right hand underneath your left arm. Try that with me. Hold it with the left arm. Get that right hand and use that. Pull that arm back there to help yourself. Yeah, exactly. Do you feel how your left shoulder really turned to get your hands up there? Mm-hmm. I want you to feel that. Like when you take both hands now. Use that left shoulder. Push the hands right back. There you go. There you go. Hey, when you do that, because you and I have kind of, you know, we're built a little really the same. I was probably even shorter than you were when I was your age. I'm serious, man. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, you know, I think you're gonna have me eventually in the long run. You're gonna get me. And that's not saying much, okay? But here's the big thing. If we have our right knee flexed and we make that nice shoulder turn, well, now the weight loads on the inside of that right foot. And when it loads on the inside of that right foot, you can really push off and create that speed that we want to in the swing, okay? So I just want to remind you of that because we talked about connection in our first lesson. We want to make sure that your hands and your body are always working together. You see that? Always working together. So when your body stops, your arms are done swinging. And that's why you see my arms always stop a little bit short at the top, Jayden, because I still have a very big swing, but watch. My body's turning big time, but my arms aren't swinging. Right? Still a good swing, a little thin, but good swing. The whole point to that is the more that we can take a big turn and you feel like that you're still taking a big swing, but the more that we film you on and get you on film and it looks like your arms haven't traveled above your body's turn, you're then going to be able to really push off that right foot and have everything working together. Here's what I want you to follow me on. If my arms get long to the top, you then have to do things and stand up and straighten up to allow the club to catch up to you. That's where our thin shots come from. They happen to be exposed today because we have very, very new Bermuda grass on our driving range. And that is what we call those thin lies that, that make it, that I love practicing on it because it's hard, right? But you know what the good news is? If you can hit off this stuff, you can hit off anything. So let's work on this today, okay? I want to see a good swing to the top, though. I want to see that backswing perfect. Show me you can do that. Yeah, feel that. Flex that right knee a little bit. Get that shoulder turning the hands. Boom. There it is. Yeah. I love that, Jayden. Give me a little bit of that action in this swing here. Oh, that was your best one of the day. Yeah, and the club twirl was the best one of the day, too. RPMs on the twirl, on point. Here we go. Attaboy. That twirl, dude, look at that. Let's go. I could literally hear it. I could go like, whoo. All right, so we go back on the flat lie. Let's try one here now, let's try one here.
Okay.
We'll dance back and forth between this hill and this flat lie over here. Beautiful, buddy. Keeping that flex in that right knee, turning that left shoulder back, right through. That was awesome, my man. And you know what? It was like, took us like 5 minutes, dude. Sorry. No, but hey, the good news is, I want to make something clear. This is good for the people that are watching that are going to try to get their junior golfers better too by watching you. This is about as good as it gets with a swing. But it doesn't prevent me from being his coach, reminding him every day of what the ideal backswing is. Left shoulder, moving the arm back, not having the hands ever past the body's center, just like Tiger. Keep it on the left side of the body. That gets that big body turn with that shorter, more connected arm swing. He showed up with a wonderful swing. All we ever do with him is eliminate the amount the arms swing extra to the top, okay? His checkpoints for that, right, Jayden? Left arm is going to be matching the line of your shoulders, the shoulder plane, and the right elbow just doesn't get above the right shoulder, especially with irons. If the driver gets a little bit up, we're okay. But we're trying to keep it in touch with the center of the body. From there, that highlights the thing that you do best, rotation. You have a beautiful rotation fluidity through the golf ball. But if we're long and disconnected, our body's smart. It knows it needs to try to sync everything up. And then we don't use the ground as well. And when we don't use the ground as well, the chest comes up, the back foot comes up, and then the club drops, and we get the bad contact. What I mean by the club dropping, this look, the extension. But when we flex, when we turn, we have that nice load into that right leg, we're connected, well, now we can push off and really stay engaged in the shot, and that's why all these swings that you just made were better. Go see it again, my man. Good job, Jayden. Setup number one, we have width of stance, we have ball position. Attaboy. It's perfect right there. It's better, isn't it, my man? Good. Okay, so here, let's hit 2 more balls since we're already over here on the downslope. Since we're here, we'll go back and we'll get on that flat lie again, okay?
Okay.
You know what's awesome is I hope my mic can even pick up that sound, because the way that compression, I mean, I have to say, I would probably guesstimate without even seeing your shots earlier that were thin, those have to be 10 yards farther. Right away, right? Yeah. What would you say is the biggest difference in the swings that you've been making right now based upon the ones that you showed up?
It's easy. Good afternoon, members. Next up
Oh.
on the number 1 tee.
Yeah. So in case the camera didn't pick that up 100%, we asked Jayden the question of what was the reason why all of a sudden we started hitting it much better. We reminded you about the connected backswing, but the big thing was staying down and through the golf ball. That was something that helped us a lot as a result of being on the ball below your feet lie. something that I encourage most people to do who don't compress the golf ball. Find a spot on your driving range with the ball below your feet. Hit as many balls as you can like that. Common sense will kick in. My chest has to be down more in order to get this golf ball. You know, you look at where his feet are, that ball's, 3 inches, 4 inches below the level of the feet there, right? So the reality is, am I drawing that pretty straight back there, Gabe? Yeah, so, you look at that. Well, that distance right there is how much more he has to stay down than a level lie. It's a beautiful thing. You know what the good news about that one was? I saw exactly what you missed out on. Your body started moving, and guess where the hands were?
Behind?
Yes. Give me a practice swing that shows me you can keep them together in the backswing, and you can get them together on the way through. That's what I'm talking about. Jayden, here you go, bud. Ball coming in. I want every practice swing that you ever make to have intention to it, right? I want it to have that purpose. Together, you feel that load, and then boom, there you go. Love that. Hey, really, really be connected. I want to see a wider stance. Those low ball flights in those last couple came because the stance was too narrow.
Okay.
There you go. I like that. All right, let's get back over to the other side. I want to work on those clubs again. Okay, we got a couple things we're going to take with us to this other side of the range here. All right, Jayden, real quick. One ball. Come here, bud. I know, I love putting you on the spot. It's my favorite thing to do. You have to watch one ball, okay? We'll give you a little lie. We'll give you a little lie. Step up. Wow. Hey, I just want to see one good one. That's pressure. Put it into a little pressure. Yeah, right here.
How old are you?
11.
11? Yeah.
This is good, huh?
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. She's got, wait till you see her swing. I'll show you some of her swing too. Beautiful. She hits it really far. All right, you guys. Thanks, Angel. Hey, dude, you hit that so good. Dude, you stepped up. Hey, Lori. That was honest to God, though. That was your best swing of all of them. I mean, Gabe, wasn't that awesome? Yeah, and you know what's cool? The camera got it, and you had the top five amateur in the world right there. For the ladies, she played the Women's U.S. Open this year. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's cool.
I want to say she's 16 years old. Yeah, she was out here the last couple hours. Yeah, she's a strong girl. She was hitting her driver a good, 265, 270 for a lady. That is, I mean, that's pounding it right there. That's pounding it.
Wow.
Yeah, no doubt. I like where this lesson's going already though, bud. I think this is really gonna be helpful for you. The biggest thing that we see, width of the stance, bud. All right, I hope you all enjoyed the video with Jayden. Unbelievable golf swing. You probably are all sitting there with your chin on the floor. It's a pretty impressive golf swing. We're super proud to be a part of it. And please, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask us. Leave them in the comment section below. Also, click the link below to pick up 3 free videos on distance. Really help you guys out. Enjoy your day.